Hey, welcome back to Rolling with Riggs. It's me, Cody Riggs, down here in Tucson, Arizona at Sonoran Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. We're going to keep talking about those fundamentals that we've been talking about in the last few videos. Today, we're going to get into probably the most basic one. You see it in just about every gym. Everybody learns it as a warm-up when they're first learning. Everybody you know has seen this before. If you look it up, there's probably going to be thousands of different videos on it. Today, we're going to talk about just a basic shrimp. Okay, this is how we get out of those bad positions in side control. Even we can use this in mount. We use this basic movement all the time just to create space, okay? And that's what we'll be using today. So whenever I first start teaching a shrimp, one of the first things I tell people is we can't just have our arms hanging out. We need to have our arms in tight. There's a cliche in the jiu-jitsu world, you know, keep your enemies close and your elbows closer. So I want my elbows tight to my ribs, okay? I'm going to have my hands up by my face. Some people say, you know, do like the Home Alone. I just like to have my hands up here protecting, okay? This is going to help me keep my opponent away from my collar, away from a crossface, anything like that, and help keep my head protected, okay? So from here, I want to have my feet nice and close to my hips. The farther away they are, the less power I have, okay? At the same time, I don't want to like try to tuck them underneath me. I just want to have them close as possible so that my hips can come up nice and high, okay? So now we're going to do, a lot of people call it a upa. I just call it a bridge. From here, I'm going to bridge up and I'm going to be on one shoulder. So I'm going to bridge up on my right shoulder and my head is going to go to the left. And the reason I call it a bridge is because water should be able to flow underneath, if that makes sense. All right. So here I have my hips up nice and high. I'm starting to get on my side. Now for my next part of my shrimp, I need to turn my hips out away from the shoulder I'm on. So I'm on my right shoulder. My hips are going to go out to my left. Boom. Notice they're still off of the mat. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to push off with my feet and move my hips away as I push away with my hands. This is all happening at the same time. So imagine if somebody was standing over top of me and I was pushing them away as I'm moving my hips away from them. Here. So once again, my feet are close, my arms are in tight. I go to bridge, I'm up on my shoulder. From here, my hips need to come away from my shoulder, so they're going to go towards the camera this time. Here. Notice they're still off the mat, creating space. From here with my hands, I'm going to push away as I use my feet to move my hips away. Once again, we're here. This time I'm going to bridge up to my left shoulder. You can see how my hips are high up off the mat. My feet are planted flat though. From here, I turn to my side. This time my hips are going to go out to the right. My hips are still off the mat. I'm going to push down as I use my feet to move my hips away. Feet close, arms in tight. Bridge. I'm on my side, still up, space between. I'm going to push with my feet to move my hips, or push with my arms to push down. So now that we have gone over how to shrimp and the basic movements of how to do it, you know, just like one time in place, most of the time, whenever you see this practice, it'll be down the mat in a line form. You'll have, you know, kind of people lined up next to each other. It could be you'll have 5 or 6 lines and everybody will do it down the mat. Okay. And now I'll kind of demonstrate how that's going to look. So as you can see, my hips are still coming up. I'm still getting to my shoulder. My hips are coming out to the side as I push with my feet and my hands to move. Now I come back. Now I'm back on my back and I'm going to do it on the other side. So once again, I'm going to come up. I'm bridging up. I'm on my shoulder. I'm going to push with my hands like I'm pushing somebody away as I move my hips away with my feet. All right, so another way we can practice these, especially for kids and people that are learning like on their first day, they usually have a lot of trouble figuring out that concept of moving your hips. So we can use somebody as a partner to help. So all we're gonna do here, we're gonna do the same steps. We still have our arms in tight. We're gonna bridge, we're gonna come up on our side, but now we're gonna put our hands on the shin and we're gonna push away on the shin as I push with my feet and move my hips out of his legs, like this, okay? And then the partner, yeah, they can just take a step forward and then you do it on the other side. So I have to bring my feet into my hips. Once again, I'm gonna bridge and get on my side. I'm gonna push on the shin as I move my hips away. All right. And you can always do this all the way down the mat. You know, you can have one person do it one way, other person will do it the next way, back and forth. Thank you for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. We're gonna ask that every time. Yeah, thank you for watching and have a wonderful week.